kitchen, because whether or not you're looking to take mom out for Mother's Day or just thinking about baking or something nice, our next guest can help. Rebecca Reed is the executive pastry chef at Matthew's Restaurant and the soon-to-open Rue St. Marc. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
We're excited to have you here. Okay, so for those who are unfamiliar, tell us about Matthew's.
Matthew's is located in San Marco, and we're a fine dining restaurant with a tasting menu that changes just about daily. And I've actually been the pastry chef there for just over 4 years.
That's what, does your menu change daily also as like the pastry chef?
I have a couple of set items, but then our tasting menu is constantly changing, so I'm always getting to really do something new and creative.
That sounds like a lot of fun, creative-wise for you, definitely. And I mean, Matthew's is in Jacksonville, I mean, they're really well known because, I mean, tell us about the other restaurants that are part of like the Matthews family, the Madura brothers specifically. Absolutely.
We have the M Shacks, also Restaurant Madura down at the beach, and then our soon-to-open Rue St. Marc.
Very excited. I mean, there's been a lot of buzz about Rue St. Marc, so tell us how similar and how different Rue St. Marc is going to be from everything else.
Well, Rue St. Marc actually will literally be located right across the street from Matthew's Restaurant. And it will be sort of a French-style casual bistro, so doing something a little bit less fancy, so not to compete with Matthew's.
Of course, because you don't want to do that right across the street.
So we'll have that. It's sort of a French-inspired sort of community family restaurant, a lot more casual than Matthew's.
Because I heard the tables are going to be more of like the long variety, so it's strangers are going to be sitting next to strangers to probably kind of bring that vibe.
Absolutely.
I mean, that sounds kind of nice, right? You know, just everyone come together to eat and have coffee or cocktails or whatever. So, I mean, speaking of cocktails though, what is the menu going to be like there?
Gabby Saul will be heading up our whole cocktail program, and she is phenomenal. She's done a great job down at Restaurant Madura, and she'll be coming up to Rue St. Marc to head up that whole program with all of her specialty craft cocktails. She does amazing work.
I mean, that's like the hottest thing now, is that you go to a bar to get these beautifully crafted, I mean, are they colorful too, her drinks?
Oh my goodness, the colors of the drinks, the beautiful glasses they've bought, everything is awesome.
So which means these are going to be perfect to take Instagram pictures of, because that is all we care about.
That's
is the drinks.
right.
You don't have to take a picture and post it on Instagram. All right, so as far as your job as a pastry chef, what do you love about it?
It's hard to say just one thing. I love the creativity I get to bring to everything that I do. I love all of the fun, different things I get to share with people, and all of the French technique that I was trained in. I love to bring that here to Jacksonville.
Well, because let's talk about your training a little bit. Because earlier we were talking about how, I mean, you went to like a prestigious school. So tell us a little bit about what that was like.
I went to the French Culinary Institute in Manhattan. I sort of decided I wanted to be a pastry chef. Moved to New York City and just did it. So it was a wonderful program. It was not very long, but it was really focused on pastries, exactly what I love.
How much did you sleep when you were in school?
Not that much. I think I gained some weight.
But that's totally, I mean, but look at the stuff that you're eating. It's totally worth it. And the stuff that you're making, it's beautiful. So we actually wanted you to come on and kind of talk about some of the stuff that you'll be serving at Rue St. Marc, and hopefully teaching us something that we can make at home without your help. So start walking us through some of this.
Of course. So today I brought with me some butter, because obviously in French cooking, butter is very important.
Everything.
So hopefully you can start to smell that. All I'm doing here is melting my butter, and what we'll be making is beurre noisette in French, or brown butter.
Beurre noisette.
That's right.
Is that it?
And it actually means hazelnut butter, literally translated. So you'll start to see the aroma sort of start to get really nice and nutty. What we'll be doing is just caramelizing the milk solids in our butter. It'll give us that nutty aroma and also nutty flavor.
And so, but I mean, should you be scared? Because it almost like, I mean, to the untrained person, it almost smells like you're burning the butter.
That's exactly it.
Is that the point?
We're looking for brown butter instead of black butter, so you just
don't actually burn the butter, guys.
That's not the goal here. It's just a nice, light, caramelized color. And what I'll be doing with this, I'm really excited for. At Rue St. Marc, I'll be able to do all of the breakfast pastries. And I haven't been able to do that at Matthew's. It's just been plated desserts. So this will be really fun to bring my French technique to those breakfast pastries. So, an American treat that I think most people really like is banana bread.
Oh, yes, all day. I mean, most of our moms made banana bread when we were kids, so of course, yeah.
So I think everybody really likes banana bread, so we'll sort of combine that with this French technique of browning the butter. So all it is browning your butter, adding it to whatever banana bread recipe you enjoy, and then it'll give us what I call the brown butter banana bread, or in French it would be banana financier.
Oh, banana financier.
That's right, and it's actually meant to resemble a brick of gold. That's sort of how it got its name, with this nice golden brown color. And then the shape is typically more of a brick, but I'm taking a little modern spin on it and making it a dome.
It's so cute, look at it. Okay, so how complicated is it to make this? I mean, let's be honest. You are an executive pastry chef. We are just commoners in your kitchen, so is it fairly easy to make this?
Honestly, this is not so bad. If you have a go-to favorite banana bread recipe, it'll typically call for melted butter. So you could just sub out that portion with brown butter instead of just plain melted butter. And then you'll still get the same nutty aroma and flavor in your banana bread.
Okay, so then as far as this, because it's starting, I'm getting a little freaked out because I don't know what's going on. How long does it take to brown the butter? And is this something that you constantly have to have eyes on? Like, can you walk away and then come back? Okay, don't walk away.
I always tell people, do not walk away. Put your cell phone down, leave that thing alone. What you really need to do is have sort of a watchful eye on this. I actually teach a bunch of classes at Matthew's Restaurant for cooking techniques as well.
That's awesome.
So I'm excited to get to put on this next new hat over here too.
Because how many hats are you wearing right now, Rebecca?
Lots. But it's a good thing.
You have a very pretty head, so it's okay.
Thank you.
All right, so as far as everything else that'll be coming to Rue St. Marc on the menu, is this included? Are we going to see these there?
Absolutely.
Okay, so tell us what they all are, because they're very pretty and they look delicious. They're not going to last very long in this set.
So I'll be able to make my laminated doughs, my croissant doughs. I have a plain almond and chocolate croissant, and I'm really excited for this chocolate croissant.
You and me both.
Instead of just having the small layer of chocolate in the inside, I have several layers of chocolate, and then I've even made a chocolate bread dough and wrapped that all around. So I really want my chocolate croissant to look different and really, really bring that chocolate flavor.
Yeah, I mean, make it chocolate, not just a hint. You want the whole thing. All right, so then we have the is it macarons, macaroons? What are they supposed to be called?
So the real French way to say it would be macaron for these, and then the coconut domes, the American version, that would be the macaroon, spelled with 2 O's.
It's been a heated debate in my group of friends is what it's actually supposed to be called. What is this one on the end?
So that's my chocolate and hazelnut dome. It has a devil's food cake that's been saturated with frangelico, milk chocolate mousse, and cocoa gelée on top.
That looks beautiful. I mean, how did you make it so smooth on the outside like that? That's gorgeous.
Very carefully.
Oh my God, we're starving. I love all of this. Rebecca, you are obviously very talented at what you do. Thank you so much for coming. And you can see and taste more of Chef Rebecca's talents at Matthew's Restaurant and opening on May 17th, Rue St. Marc. For more information, visit ruestmarc.com. We'll be right back.